Every basic biology class teaches the same rigid rule. Plants require sunlight to survive. Through photosynthesis, they convert solar energy into the sugars they need to grow. Locked in the dark, that engine stops and the plant starves. That requirement poses a major problem for modern living spaces. From windowless basements to apartments facing brick walls or yards blanketed in heavy shade, many environments simply don't offer the light necessary to keep a standard garden alive. But we can work around these constraints. By understanding exactly how plants process energy, we can bypass the natural requirements of photosynthesis through 3 distinct biological hacks. We can treat sunlight as a mechanical input, something to be reverse-engineered, simulated, or occasionally bypassed altogether. The most straightforward workaround involves shade-tolerant leafy greens, like spinach, kale, and certain lettuces. Because these crops naturally process energy more efficiently in low light, they are ideal candidates for indoor growing. Success requires more than a standard desk lamp. Household light bulbs scatter light across a room so we can see, which makes their energy too weak and diffuse to keep a plant alive. This shows the importance of photon density. A grow light concentrates specific frequencies, especially blue light, into a dense beam. When this concentrated light hits cellular receptors inside the leaf, it triggers rapid growth, building mass as if sitting outside on a sunny day. This spectrum hacking allows commercial facilities to cultivate massive yields of lush, dense lettuce in environments completely isolated from the sun. This efficient lighting also supports immense root development. Without soil to navigate, roots drop directly into nutrient-rich water, utilizing the manufactured light to build complex internal structures. Successfully manufacturing a light's precise iological signature allows us to replicate the sun's growth potential inside a laboratory. We can also move into total pitch-black darkness. In these conditions, a plant abandons photosynthesis and survives by draining its own internal battery reserves. This triggers a panicked survival state called etiolation. Starved of solar energy, the plant rapidly stretches and twists upward to find a missing light source. Farmers intentionally induce this panic to alter the crop's chemistry. Because the plant cannot produce chlorophyll in the dark, the stems never turn green or fibrous, resulting in a sweeter, more tender vegetable. In Europe, forced rhubarb is raised in dark, candlelit sheds. The stalks take on vibrant red and yellow hues, yielding a delicately tender crop. Similarly, white asparagus is grown under thick black plastic tarps. Depriving the spears of sun transforms a standard green vegetable into a prized pale delicacy. By weaponizing a plant's own survival instincts, farmers can extract a specific harvest that is entirely dependent on darkness. A third workaround bypasses the plant kingdom entirely. We can cultivate fungi, which operate on a completely different energy system. Mushrooms are decomposers. They lack chlorophyll and have no use for solar energy, instead extracting fuel by breaking down organic matter like wood, compost, or mulch. This decomposer loophole allows for massive subterranean cultivation. Historically, this trait was used to build sprawling mushroom farms inside the dark catacombs beneath Paris. Fungi prove that biological life can construct complex, edible structures entirely outside the solar economy. Replicating specific spectrums, hacking survival responses, and utilizing decomposers allows us to grow food regardless of the local geography or the season. Dark apartments and sunless yards are viable environments for cultivation if the right biological loophole is applied. Nature designed plants to chase the sun, but human ingenuity has mastered how to make them flourish in the dark.